Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today our topic is using adverbials. What is an adverb? An adverb is a word that modifies or adds meaning to a verb, an adjective, another adverb, or a whole sentence. So these are the four main functions that the word that is called adverb performs. It modifies or tells us more about a verb, an adjective, another adverb, or a whole sentence. Let's look at examples. I wake up early. Early is modifying a verb, that is wake up. Ali is extremely intelligent. The adverb extremely is modifying an adjective. I have taken admission in the course quite recently. The adverb quite is modifying another adverb, which is recently. Quite recently. She cannot attend today's function, unfortunately. Now this adverb, unfortunately, is for the whole sentence. So it's modifying the whole sentence. There are different types of adverbs. Adverbs of manner. We must not laugh loudly. The dogs barked ferociously. She works carefully. All of these adverbs tell us how, in what way, in what manner the actions happened. So we must not laugh loudly. And how did the dogs bark? They barked ferociously. How did the dogs bark? They barked ferociously. She works carefully. So how did she work? She worked carefully, or she works carefully. That's her habit. Adverbs of place. Go downstairs to play. Children were throwing wrappers everywhere. Come here. I want to talk to you. Now these are adverbs of place. Downstairs, everywhere, and here. Adverbs of manner tell us in what way or what manner the action happened, loudly, ferociously, carefully, and here we have downstairs, everywhere, and here. These are adverbs of place. Adverbs of time. They work daily. I went to the park yesterday. I will inshallah see you tomorrow. So these are adverbs of time. Adverbs of duration. She spoke to everyone briefly. So this is a short duration, for a short duration. The power outage will be fixed shortly. So the task will be completed within a short duration of time. The troubles of this world affect us temporarily. So again, this is a duration which will end and it will not go on forever. Adverbs of frequency. They work daily. How often does the action happen? I always recite Quran in the morning. So daily, always tells us that it happens frequently. And it's happened every day rather. They visit us often. So their visits are happening again and again. I check my email hourly. So after every hour, I check my email. So these are adverbs of frequency. Interrogative adverbs. The interrogative adverbs when, where, why, and how are used to introduce a question. So these are question words, the WH words. When will they arrive? We are asking about the time. Where did they get the samosa from? We are asking about the place. Why are you so late? We are asking about the reason. How did this happen? We are asking about the manner. So these adverbs are adverbs of interrogation or interrogative adverbs. Now, what is an adverbial? An adverb is also called an adverbial. Adverbials like hurriedly, fast, quickly, yesterday, never are one-word adverbials. Adverbials can also be made of multiple words like in the afternoon, under the tree, with care. So adverbials perform the same function as adverbs, and like adverbs, they can be one-word adverbs or they can be made of multiple words. What is the function of adverbials? Now let's look at it more closely. Multiple word adverbials can also be used to describe how, that is the manner, with meticulous attention. Where, the place, near the park, behind the sofa. When, tells about the time, at night, in the morning, in the evening. And why, the reason, to sell items, to be comfortable, etc. So let's summarize functions of adverbials. So it can be an adverbial which has to do with manner, explain how something happens. Ali talked about his accomplishments with pride. It can be about the place, adverbials of place, explain where something happens. I collapsed on the chair. It can be an adverbial that tells us about the purpose, explain why something happens. He has gone to the airport to pick my mom and dad. It can be adverbials of time. It explains when something happens. Let's have ice cream after dinner. Sometimes we use fronted adverbs or adverbials. When adverbials are used at the beginning of a sentence, a comma is used after them. So this is a lesson of punctuation. We need to remember whenever we have fronted adverbs, we are going to use a comma after it. When the sun rises, its heat is pleasant. In the morning, all the flowers seem fresh. After the prayer, all of them leave the masjid and get busy in their livelihoods. Now, up till now, we have studied about adverbials and prepositional phrases as well, which behave like adverbials, like in the morning, beginning with a preposition. There can be adverbial clauses also. An adverbial clause has its own subject and verb, like all clauses. So before we begin, we is the subject and begin is the verb. So this particular part of the sentence has its own subject and verb, therefore this is a clause. And when the adverbial clause comes in the beginning of the sentence, we put a comma after it. Before we begin, comma, let's recite a few ayah from the Quran. I will inform you when they arrive. They is the subject and arrive is the verb. So this was a slide which explained adverbial clauses. Now let's practice. Identify adverbials in the following sentences. After the program, I will talk to him about the mistakes. Good, after the program. Number 2, it is parked in front of the school building. Good, in front of the school building. She was quite happy when she heard about her son's victory in elections. Very good, quite. And it's modifying an adjective happy. He came upstairs to borrow some books for our project. To borrow some books for our project. So this is the reason. Why have you not participated? Why? Very good. They walked fast. Fast, excellent. Samir explained the issue clearly and effectively. Yes, clearly and effectively. This is the manner in which the issue was explained. That's all for today. Jazakallah. See you with a new video next time. Allah Hafiz.